Okay, Greg, this is your November 29th, 2019 lesson. Posture is great. You know, we talked some mechanics before, but we'll go over it again here. So, and the main thing was the grip. We want that under that left hand pad as opposed to on it or on top of it. So that would be the one grip change I would make. Okay, so we'll play this thing through and see what it looks like. No applause, please. So much better. Look at that. Yeah.
No love swing.
But yeah, it doesn't have to be precisely on. Okay, so a lot of good things in here. Infinitely better than your other swing. A couple months ago where we last saw it. Okay, so we'll get down to the nitty-gritty. So P1 is dead on. So then the next one, 45 degrees, which I call P1.5. It's pretty solid. Look, it's going up the swing plane. Right? Right up here. Previously, you're sucking it back here even that early. So then we go, so P1.5 is perfect.
Hands are out.
This is really good. See how you can't see it, but there's a blur. The toe of the club is straight up.
The hands came out a little bit.
Yeah, but let's look at the good stuff first. So the club head is straight up, which is great. That's just a bit of forearm rotation, and the shaft is parallel your toe lines. You've never been there,
right?
Okay. So another good thing is the head has moved back just a little before you had a monster move back, if you remember right, and the right arm really hasn't folded before you had it fold there. So now, yes, the arm, the hands have moved away from the body 6 inches. I think before it was closer to 10. Maybe double that.
Definitely hobbed it.
So to be honest, you know, you'd prefer to have it be right in here, but you're going in the right direction. So even with this, what's that, a 4-inch throw out, and to get it right, you weren't really working this as an axis because the axis, if you rotated the wheel, would either go back or start looping inside. The only way to get it out is how? Independent.
That's going to help me.
Yes, exactly. What you're doing right there,
that's going to help.
is the wheel.
The wheel. I got to remember the wheel.
Right. But this is quite good here. But you can see, you know, you're losing connection, and that's the problem. Take the exaggeration of if my hands went out 2 feet, there's nothing here, and then there's nothing they can base it on. When you have that bicep pinched against your pec, like Pernice and some of the guys would do this and feel that, and they keep that throughout the whole swing. Then you have this connection, and it's easier to get a wheel, but when you have your hands out here, you know, where's the axis? Where's the spoke? Okay, so, but, you know, to be really honest, you could play with it, but it's presenting extra moves, and you know, we're going to get you to scratch, and you need to clean that up a bit. If you want to stay at 15 the rest of your life, you don't need to fix it, but you do need to fix it. Okay, so everything's on place. So it's a little steep coming back, right? So we want it parallel to the yellow line. Now, but there's also see that left shoulder? That's a great shoulder tilt. You had a tendency before kind of rounding it.
Tilting more.
But you know, that's where the club head used to be.
Yes, that's true. It flayed.
And that created all sorts of problems. Okay, so you're starting back, and so this is P3. This is good. So if you collapse your hands, your arms, you'd be hitting your cigarette pocket on the right side or your right pec. Okay. Now it's a little steep, but that's the old school Faldo thing.
Yeah.
And right, so we go to the top. Okay, so we're at the top, and you don't have 90 degrees in the hands. That's why it's sticking straight up, or more up, and watch your elbow. So there's an elbow swing plane also, and so it's coming a little inside that plane, and then at the tail end, look, and then it used to be way back. It's better, but now you've got to get that elbow to your hip fast, and right now it's floating. And here's the shaft. See the shaft?
Yeah.
This guy, your countryman.
Can you say a little bit about the line?
No, that's just because he's almost parallel to the thing. But if you didn't if he got parallel to the ground of the top, the shaft would be going that way and be covered by his hands.
I see.
Okay, so if he continued on, that shaft would end up behind his hands. In your days, your old days, this is across the line. Adam Scott is never across the line. Okay, so you're right. At the top, it kind of looks like he's across the line, but he's not. And you can tell because getting close to the top position, he's dead on. And then it starts dropping down, drooping down. But then when he starts, look, bingo.
Right there.
He's just on it when it gets off of parallel to the ground. Okay, so now you can get by with Faldo and all Ledbenry's guys did the exact same thing as you. They started back steep and then they had to reroute it like this. Okay, the problem and pros can get away because their timing is good.
Well, they're hitting thousands of holes.
But here's the deal: is amateurs will get when it's time to play, will get shorter and quicker. So you're coming back steep and you get quick and you don't finish it. You come down steep. So that's why the current swing, the modern swing, is up one plane without rerouting. So standing next to Pernice, he was like the first single planer. He takes it up one plane and down this plane. So he gets short and quick. It's okay, he's in the plane. But if you're here and you're counting on this rotation, this shallowing out, a rerouting, and it just adds some more commotion. So that's why we prescribe up one plane and down the other saves this rerouting. Now for amateurs, that's too much rerouting, and that's not enough. But your rerouting is done with the hands included, so you kind of have a loop of the hands. Now, the hands go up, even if you come up steep and you shallow out, but the hands don't loop. They don't loop. They come up and go down. So this is one plane, up, and then down. This is rerouting, up, boom. Do the one plane. But whether you go one plane or two planes in the rerouting or not, the hands never have a loop in it.
Yes.
Because you loop, then you're going to hit that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a move that you have as natural. This is rerouting. See how the hand. So here's the top of the swing. Here's your rerouting. So here's the bed of the club. So it goes straight down.
I get it back on plane, but
yeah. So not yet. Now you do. Now you do. So now you do. So here's the drop I see with the naked eye. It goes straight down.
yeah.
And now you get it going. So now watch his. It's disgusting. He just goes right for the ball.
Right.
So he's got that linear path.
Yes.
From the start.
Yeah.
Okay, so now again, rerouting, if you want to do that, is fine, but your hands are here, and the transition and downswing is here.
Right.
None of it. Yeah, that's
like
sturdy witch's brew.
Just we don't.
Yeah, right.
We don't.
Yeah. But that's why right now, and you can play with this swing as long as you have the shallowing out.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you haven't shallowed out enough because let me get rid of some of these lines here. Because here's that should be on your forearm, right? So look at his. See, this is magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you start rerouting, and then you stop, and then when it came time to get to the ball, it was steep again.
Yeah.
So it's coming in steep. Now you'll probably see a blur. Yeah. So the blur is right here at your hand, and his blur. He doesn't have a blur. It's from the inside. Yeah. So it's still coming steep.
Yeah.
Now, and part of the problem. Look where your elbow is.
Yeah.
Look where his is. His is at his side.
Yeah.
And so you got the elbow here, and it's got to go to the side. So if it's here, all you do is bam.
Pop it right in.
Yeah. And look what happens when that elbow goes. When that elbow goes to my side, what happens to the shaft? Make it down right on my forearm. Right. So if that elbow is floating, where's that shaft?
Yeah. Too deep.
Yeah. So at this point, it's all the elbow thing.
Yeah.
So you start downswing, boom, then you get. So that's the rerouting we want. Is hands stay here.
Yeah.
So you just take it up. We want here, and then major forearm rotation to feel like it's here.
Yeah.
Now from here we just go like this. So that's what we're working on. But this is showing it's steep, even though it looks like it's not terribly steep.
Yeah.
And then because it's steep, you're trying to save it. Your butt's coming away from the wall.
Yeah. Where's the contact? So my weight's a little more forward at contact than it was last time.
Yeah.
A little bit, not enough.
But see, look, from his hands are waist high.
Yeah. And he's already shifted.
Yeah, you can see one sheet, two sheets.
Yeah.
And look at impact.
Right.
Major. Now you and I don't have that flexibility.
But he's out. I'm close.
Yeah. And the reason you're close is just two reasons. You're too steep and you're kind of belly to the ball.
Yeah.
But you're also using this as an anchor. So if I have with your right foot action, you're like this is impact.
Yes.
If I roll my foot, look at my hip. If I go to the toe like him, that's it. So as I come down, and I get in here, I roll my foot, look at my hip, and if I go to my toe, look at my arm.
Right.
That looks more like Adam Scott than you, right?
Yeah.
So it's all tied to this. But we haven't got there yet. We're still looking at P1, P2, P3, P4.
Yep.
But, so that's why you don't look like Scott. See watch his footwork. You can't see it, but he rolls it. And then as he gets the impact, he raises the heel a bit.
Yeah.
That allows that left hip to get out of the way.
Right.
Without that foot action, you'll look like you. So it's interrelated.
Yes.
But the cause of that is that.
Happened before.
So let's look at the other dimension. There should be no surprises.
Yeah.
Your swing looks the best from this way because you can see you release the right side, which an 18 handicap doesn't have. And once we get you set up in the early positions, then you can take advantage of this. So this is actually good. So let's check. So that's your top position. But this part's good. See how that's caved in? You roll that foot. You gotta, from the dress position, that hip actually goes back. And yours goes kind of goes that way.
Yes.
So if this is the back wall, if you're an inch from the back wall, on the takeaway you should. That right hip goes back an inch. Okay, but I'm telling you, you can play with this. This isn't a severe sway, but it is a sway. So, now as you come down, so you got, see this angle here? That's the lag, right? So that's close to 90 degrees. Then you get in here, and you release the lag before you hit, But here's the thing that's sinking the ship. And see there's space in there between your elbow and your thigh. Look at Hogan. It's jammed against his hip even earlier.
Yeah.
Here, look, that's even earlier.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's here.
Yeah.
It's shallowed out, but this picture is showing that it's flying.
Yeah.
And it's not that bam here. And at that point, you should see it kind of crawling in front of you, as opposed to straight at you.
Yeah.
So my thumb's the shaft. If I got space here, where's the shaft? If the elbow's leading. Yes.
But if that was laid back, then that would help, right?
You can't lay it back with a floating elbow.
Right.
You can only lay it back on this.
It's tucked in.
Yeah. So, so then, now here's the good part. That right side release is really good.
Too late though, huh?
Yeah.
And
look, look, you had a great weight shift. The belt buckle's out here. That's where your left hip started, and that shortly after impact, your belt buckle's there. The belt buckle's facing the target.
Yeah.
You're up on the toe. You can pose there. You're balanced.
Yeah.
You're rolling back on the right heel, left heel. That's all really good.
Right.
Except there's so much commotion going on, you can't take advantage of from impact. Your body turn from here on is perfect.
Right.
It's just there's so much commotion getting there, and it's a little late.
Yeah.
But we haven't worked on it.
Right.
Let me save this.
Yeah. So the pieces are there.